Hello, everyone, and welcome to ICG Podcast Episode 10 for the third time. I'm Abdul,
Yeah.
and this is Yesvanth.
Hey all, how's it going? Hope you had a great weekend again. Yeah, same weekend I hope, but yes,
Uh,
not any multiverse. But yeah, happy to be here. Happy to have a podcast on our Sunday's evening, and thank you for joining.
yeah, technical issues seem to be quite rampant when we want to do something special, but stuff happens. We have to just get through with it. And yeah, hopefully, third time is the charm. So, anyways, this week on July 11th, we are celebrating ICG's second birthday as a community. So stay tuned till the end of the podcast to see what we have in store for you guys. So we'll start off by jumping into the PlayStation part of our podcast. Starting off with the PlayStation Plus essential games that came out last week, which is Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War, Alan Wake Remastered, and Endling Extinction is Forever. And this time I did not do my research in playing any of these games, and that is because I was pretty occupied. And one thing I have to say is that Alan Wake Remastered came at the perfect time because Alan Wake 2 is in the horizon, so people who are looking forward to that can definitely catch up with the story with this. And on the side note, um, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, unless you have no games on your PS, you can download it because it's 300 GB.
Yeah,
So if you are a die-hard Call of Duty fan and definitely want to try this out, then I don't know, give it a go. Because you might still find some people who are playing it, which is a
yeah,
good thing. And Endling is something that I will find the time to play. Hopefully, I will stream it sometime down the line. But yeah, that's the thing I want to do. And Yashwant hopefully will get some time later on.
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely looking for some time to play Alan Wake Remastered, and then maybe Endling, but not Call of Duty. It's not my cup of tea, I suppose.
Uh, yeah, hopefully, you'll have time soon.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I didn't experience it, so I don't know. I played Destiny 2, but it was not for me. So maybe I don't know. I like Call of Duty, so yeah, I'll test it out. We'll see how it's going, and then we'll give the my actual opinion then.
oh, by the way, we have a comment from Sanjay saying happy birthday ICG. Thank you very much. And I was searching for a live and searched ICG on YouTube. It showed me results for Indian Coast Guard. Okay.
Yeah, actually, when I was
Uh,
creating the Twitter handle for ICG, I thought I wanted to go for ICG official or ICG, but then I saw that there was Indian Coast Guard, and I was like, oh no, I cannot take ICG because we have Indian Coast Guard, and it's better to not go with that. And then I searched for ICG original that was available, and yeah, here we are, ICG original.
yeah. So I guess next time you have to search the full name, or you might end up finding some videos of Coast Guard. So
Coast Guard, yes.
hopefully one day we'll be famous enough to show up on the first result itself. Hoping for that. Yeah. So
Absolutely.
on the same note as Call of Duty, a PlayStation 5 Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 bundle was available for a limited time. It's very rare. It might come and go every now and then. So if you're a fan of the franchise and looking to buy a PS5, then this bundle is for you. And it
Yeah,
costs rupees 56 to 90. And it's available only as the standard edition, not the digital one. So this will be a standard edition console with a digital code to redeem the
key.
game. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then next off, Final Fantasy XVI news once again. Before we were talking about the game's launch, all of its trailers and all that stuff. And in fact, this past week we've even played it on ICG in one of our streams. You can check it out. And it's a pretty great game. In fact, they've released an update recently also to add more controls and accessibility features. Pretty solid
yeah,
game actually. But people are saying that it has over 11 hours of cinematics.
Oh,
So, so
it's Final
yeah,
Fantasy, so of course you should expect cinematics.
so I would suggest you have a bucket of popcorn with you when you're playing the game. So yeah,
Yeah.
just play, then just eat some popcorn, just play it. It'll be like a fun movie night. So yeah. Anyways, moving on towards the news portion of it. Final Fantasy XVI is the fastest selling PlayStation 5 exclusive ever, and it is
Mm.
also the sixth fastest selling PlayStation exclusive. So I'll just read
Yeah.
out the list of exclusives that were the fastest selling ones on PlayStation. The first is God of War Ragnarok, which sold 5.1 plus million units. The second one is Last of Us Part 2, which sold 4 plus units, 4 million plus units. Third one is Final Fantasy VII Remake, 3.5 plus million. Then Spider Man, 3.3 plus million. God of War 1, 3.1 plus million. Then, of course, Final Fantasy 16 at 3 plus million. And right after that is Ghost of Tsushima with 2.4 plus million units sold. So, yeah, that's a pretty good number. I'm sure at least people would have played maybe 4 out of these 7 games, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Because,
actually, Final Fantasy 16 was also the fastest selling Final Fantasy game in India in the franchise itself.
mhm, yeah,
So yeah, I don't know. I think the marketing was done right, or they showed pretty much demos or a lot of trailers. Maybe that sold them, but I don't know if the actual game was pretty good. Yeah, from the reviews and the public community talking, I do know that it's pretty good. The action is pretty good, the music is pretty good, the bosses are pretty good. So it was pretty intense from what I heard. Yeah, and I don't know if it was solely marketing. I don't think so because I didn't see much of a marketing from Final Fantasy alone. I saw marketing from Spider-Man, maybe Street Fighter here and there, and then Hogwarts Legacy. But yeah, of course, God of War Ragnarok was there, but I couldn't find much about Final Fantasy 16 advertisements or promotions. But yeah, I think it's maybe more publicity. I don't know. If the game is good, it will get more traction. So yeah, that led to more pre-sales, I suppose, and was the fastest selling even in India in the franchise.
yeah, I mean, as far as our sir is concerned, there were a few Final Fantasy fans who bought it day one, pre-ordered it, got the steelbook and everything. And of course, after seeing some gameplay and even experiencing the story for themselves, immediately people started pre-ordering and ordering more units. And yeah, I mean, lots of retailers were sold out, and people are still waiting to buy it. In fact, even on our server, people are putting up posts for buying Final Fantasy 16 from those who have completed it.
Ah,
So
that's awesome.
yeah, in fact, it's the first Final Fantasy game for many people actually, and
Yeah.
I think one of the facts that it attracts many people is because of the shift from the usual Final Fantasy formula, which is turn-based combat, to now being a complete action adventure game. And I've seen the gameplay because Bilal from our server actually streamed it, and I must say, those of you who have photosensitive epilepsy, kindly beware. It's very colorful, very bright, and very flashy. So, I mean, yeah, I was impressed with it. Its story was good, very long cutscenes, and the combat was quite flashy and very interesting. So, I myself am kind of feeling like buying the game, but yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to, just spend all my budget now itself. I think I'll keep it safe for some time later. And of course, Yashwant might be interested if he looks at it, but he still has a huge backlog that he still has to clear off.
Oh
So
yeah, I'm safe for an year if I just play every single day. I still have an year to catch up every game. So yeah, I'm pretty safe for now.
yeah, and of course, it's been more than a year since PlayStation has been divided into three categories, and I think it's been quite a big success so far. with pretty much very big W's coming in the form of PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium.
Yeah.
And so, in fact, even in recent times, it's been updated in the PlayStation blog. The most played games in the PlayStation Plus games catalog is Stray, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. All three very good games. And those of you who haven't played Stray yet, I suggest you do it immediately because it will be leaving PlayStation Plus Extra on July 18th.
I played the game. It's absolutely fun. I completed it 100%. I don't know if yeah, I was so close to 100%. I forgot one memory. So I think, other than that, I think I did 95%. So yeah, it's an absolute game. It's so simple, so fun, so calm. The music is chill when the cat is sleeping. So yeah, the entire vibe of the game is, it's so thought kept it on it. There was passion in that game, so yeah, it felt really, really good. It's They didn't just take the most cute animal, I suppose, in the internet and they didn't try to
Mhm.
milk it, but they put a lot of thought into the game, and it was really fun. The entire story was really good. It was an absolute. You can complete the game in one weekend, not even one weekend, just one night, and you can be an amazing. You can have that amazing experience. I would absolutely recommend playing Stray.
Yeah, and as it's a bonus thing is that the devs decided to give a dedicated meow button.
Yes. Yeah, there is a trophy. If you have to meow 50 times to get that
Oh boy.
trophy. So I did do, as I was walking the cat, I had to just keep pressing meow, meow, meow so that I could get that trophy as soon as possible.
Oh yeah, that would have been interesting, quite interesting. You know what would have been more interesting would be if you had a pet cat watch you while playing Stray. You know,
Oh my God, yeah.
and you just keep spamming the meow button and see the reaction of your cat. That would have been hilarious.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't seen any YouTube videos of that, anyways. Should have popped up in my recommended. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, anyways, moving on. The most played games in the PlayStation Plus Classic catalog is God of War 3 Remastered, Resident Evil 4, and The Last of Us. And once again, all great games. And I think the reason many people are actually playing God of War 3 Remastered is because I think many first time users wanted to see how the original classic God of War
Yeah.
series were, so they tried it out. It's kind of unfortunate that they had to go with the last entry, and God of War 1 and 2 is not available, but
Yeah.
it would have been very nostalgic for people like me who've played it on the PlayStation 2 to be able to play it again. But we have to make do with what we get, and God of War 3 is definitely a great, like closure to the original series. So it's definitely worth being on the list. So yeah. But then again, for people who played the recent God of War to go to the old one and get used to the early 2000s control is going to be
Controls.
very cumbersome because obviously people now are used to a dedicated camera, being used to be able to move the camera on their own using the right analog stick. Back in those days, there's no dedicated camera. Whatever the camera shows you is what you see.
Yes.
So every time you will instinctively try to move the right analog stick, nothing will happen. And you'll just be like, oh my god. Oh. But yeah, I'm used to it because I played those games from the start. So it's always hilarious to see someone new try it out and be like, I can't change the camera. I can't see where I'm going. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
all fun. And that will wrap up our PlayStation session. Now moving on to Xbox. And what would Xbox be without us mentioning Game Pass? So the new titles coming to Xbox Game Pass, well, two of them have already arrived, and one is Grand Theft Auto 5. And as if that was not enough, it's now on Game Pass. Next one is Sword and Fairy Together Forever. Looks interesting. I might play it. I don't know. I still have plenty of games left to play on my Xbox. And then after that is coming forward is McPixel 3, Common Hood, Insurgency Sandstorm, Exoprimal, Tectonica, and The Cave.
Yeah, we
And
have a comment from Mr. Vijax one
uh
two three. Yeah,
hello, Mr.
he was
Vijay.
also telling that also there was never a God 3 physical disc available for PS3. Was
Oh,
that true, Abdul?
well, I can't just get up and go to my hall. Otherwise, I would have shown you my copy of the God of War 3 disc that I have for the PS3. But I don't know. Could be issues of availability here, but I still have a copy, a physical copy.
Oh,
Uh,
that's awesome, man.
yeah, I mean, I have the copy. I don't know how many people missed it, but I have a copy, man. I think it's still available. You can try some pre-owned sites. You might find some luck. By the way, thank you for tuning in, Vijay. And anyways, just as any game joins Game Pass, we have games leaving Game Pass. So the games that will be leaving is Paw Patrol the movie, Adventure City Calls, XO1, and Spelunky 2. And every time I look at the games leaving Game Pass session, I always remember that okay, I have a few games left to play on Game Pass. I should do it before it gets out of this thing. And I must say, I've been so preoccupied with Diablo for the entire week. I haven't touched my Xbox. Oh boy, Diablo 4 is a big rabbit hole. So if you people are wanting a game that you can co-op with your friends with, try out Diablo 4. It's definitely a big time sink.
Awesome.
Anyways, uh, then again, with recent times, if you come with Xbox news, obviously there's going to be some news regarding
Yeah.
the acquisition. So we have one right now, and I'll just quickly read it out. According to Microsoft code documents, the FTC contends that PlayStation and Xbox constitute a market of two as they are offered at a similar price. Microsoft feels that this isn't a valid statement as the FTC is only taking into consideration the price of the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 Standard Edition, which is obviously both within the same price range. However, the Xbox Series S, which is priced at $299.99 in the US, is sold at $50 less than the Nintendo Switch OLED edition, which is sold for $349.99. So, PlayStation 5 is also planning on selling, no, PlayStation is also selling a less expensive digital edition at $399.99. So, what is special about this statement, you might ask, is the fact that Microsoft has actually leaked out an important piece of information. We don't know how true it is, but Microsoft has said it, so it has to have some credibility. The same document, Microsoft has mentioned that PlayStation is expected to release a PlayStation 5 Slim later this year at the same price point as the digital edition. That is $399.99. So now we have some credible source for a rumor for PlayStation 5 Slim coming later this year. So I don't know, folks, could be possible if
Maybe
you're
they are just trying to throw everything at the wall and see what sticks, I suppose. It could be true or it could just be one of the tactics. But yeah,
could be possible.
a news such as that, it's nothing to ignore. So yeah, we are sharing that info with you. And I think it could be possible with a removable disk drive. So that could be considered as a slim.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's exciting time. PlayStation releasing mid-gen console. I don't know if we can call it a mid-gen console,
Mhm.
but yeah, it is new hardware. Yeah, so that's there.
Yeah, and the irony is, unlike usual, where you get it from random sources, out of all people, Microsoft decides to tell us this news. So,
They are doing the marketing for PlayStation. Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, the last bit of news is Microsoft was seriously looking at acquiring Sega and Bungie, and this was found out through internal emails and documents through Microsoft. And the Xbox chief at that time had pitched Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella at the idea of acquiring Sega. I mean, it's a good prospect because Japanese games coming on Xbox is quite low to almost nil. As you can see, the case with Final Fantasy VII Remake was supposed to be a timed exclusive for the PlayStation, but it never ended up coming to the Xbox. But Final
Yeah,
Fantasy 15 was available for the Xbox. So I think maybe Microsoft might have thought, we should probably get some Japanese devs into our team so that we won't, be losing out that part of the market to PlayStation. So yeah, I think they could have gone for this instead of spending 69 million and waiting more than a year
billion.
for.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is just getting tiresome at this point. But yeah, every company will do as it does. So I don't know. We'll just skip it and move on to the next one. And this is interesting. Red Dead Redemption has been rated in Korea. The new rating carries the classification number CCNV 230615001. And in Korean game ratings, NV refers to console games while NP refers to PC games. So does this mean a remaster or remake could be coming? What do you think, Yashwant?
um, it could be coming. It whatever it could be a remake or remaster, but it's coming to console. So yeah, that's pretty clear from that, and maybe there will be a new, um, what you say, classification number for PC, I suppose, down the line. If they are going to have a remake or remaster, they are not absolutely not going to ignore the PC market. That's insane. So there might be one coming down the line, but for now, it's the console edition. And yeah, absolutely. Rockstar, and they are pretty known for getting whatever they can from the existing games, and this is one of the beloved games in their under their umbrella. So absolutely, they are going to. I think they are going to play it safe, just a remaster if I'm not wrong, and then maybe down the line, new PS6 or next gen Xbox, they might just release a remake of Red Dead, whatever is, it could be possible. They just want to make use of the game as much as possible, like GTA 5. Oh my God, I don't want to talk about that. So it could be a remaster for all we know. And yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's nothing short to say I am excited, but yeah, it's an beloved game, and I would love to play that when it releases, along with Metal Gear Collection as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing is, people are still now asking for a 60 FPS patch for Red Dead Redemption 2, and Rockstar is still not giving that. I mean, why not?
Oh, they're going to release it, but with a price. So yeah.
Yeah, greedy Rockstar, of course. I mean, yeah, I mean, if a few people go and say we're willing to pay $70 for a 60 FPS patch, they'll be like, okay, we'll do that first.
I'll do that. Yeah.
But yeah, what I think is maybe they'll launch a Red Dead Redemption remaster, remake, whatever for this gen, and maybe they'll launch a 60 FPS remake or remaster of Red Dead Redemption 2 for the next gen. Who knows? Could be a
Yeah.
Rockstar's marketing, but I don't know. As far as we know so far, they're just focused on GTA 6, which then again might take another year or two to come out. So, as you can see, after 10 years of GTA 5, it's on Game Pass now. So, yeah, and makes me feel like I wasted 1,000 rupees buying the PS4 version of the game. I'm
It's
guilty
never
of it.
waste, man.
Well, if I
You
bought
get
it,
to play it. You get to play it early, so that's the trade-off.
no, well, I can't say early because I bought it when in 2021, which is like
Ah, okay.
8 years after the game launched.
It is.
I bought a PS4. To add salt to the wound, basically, like barely 3 months after I bought the game, it was available for 700 rupees, the PS5 version. So I was like,
PS5. Oh man, yeah.
I'm like, okay, never buy a game from Rockstar again.
Rockstar.
Nope, nope.
Unless you are a pretty fan and cannot wait,
Yeah,
that's the only reason for you to
I
buy a
mean,
Rockstar game as soon as possible.
I was a bit confident that maybe they might take another year or something, and or they might even skip PS5 and probably work on GTA 6 and launch in another 2 years. So I was like, okay, fine. I still haven't played GTA 5. Might as well buy it because they were very tempting. Because for three constant months, they kept putting out discount after discount after discount, and I'm like, maybe this is a sign that I should buy the game,
That is a sign telling that they are going to clear the stock.
which is something I learned the hard way.
Hardware, yeah.
But at the time, me being naive, I was like, okay, so this is a sign that I should buy the game to play it. So somehow I convinced my brother. We bought it. We played for a while. We were laughing about it. Did the usual GTA shenanigans. And 3 months, and we are like, my brother started scolding me. Like, I could have bought the PS5 version for 700 rupees. You made me spend this much for this old game. I'm like, but then again, it's still an old game. If you buy it even for the
Yeah,
PS5.
Vijay
So,
has a few comments. Yeah,
uh-huh.
it's true. Yeah,
Rockstar probably realized there are no sales for the game except for GTA Online. Yeah, that's a valid point. I mean, Red Dead Redemption Online was quite popular. I mean, I still have friends who play it. They just feel like if Rockstar invested at least one fourth of the amount of resources they invested on GTA Online, Red Dead Redemption Online would still be booming. I mean, it's still, despite 30 FPS and all that stuff, people are still playing it. They still love that game. And I
yeah.
played it once with my friends. I didn't know what to do because obviously I'm horrible at shooting. So basically, I let my friends do the shooting. I just rode the horse. It was fun. So
This one.
yeah, just
Yeah,
just riding my horse while they did the shooting, and me just riding the horse as fast as I can to hide from the guys who are shooting me. So yeah, so
you were the bait.
yeah, I could play the bait. I mean, I'm fast. One thing I learned to do in shooting games is to run.
Is to
So
run.
and running was not fast enough, so I got myself a horse. Makes me even faster. So yeah, that's what I did. Just go in, see the enemy, run the opposite direction. My friends will take care of the shooting for me.
That's
Mission
awesome
complete.
strategy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so Yashan, do you have any other topics to talk about?
Oh, absolutely. So, yes, as we all know, we are going to complete 2 years in July 11th, and as ICG community, and it's nothing short of an amazing journey for along these 2 years, and we are going to have a giveaway to show our thankfulness for every person in this community wholeheartedly. So, the giveaway is going to be it's 2000 PS wallet, 2000 rupees PS wallet, or 3 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. The only requirement would be to subscribe on YouTube and share a proof of that on our Discord server, and that's it. You are eligible. I will post a tweet soon, and since that tweet goes live, the giveaway will be live, and I'll also have a link to our YouTube and Discord to share the proof of subscription to our YouTube channel. So the only requirement is to subscribe on YouTube channel and share the proof on our Discord server. That's it.
Yeah, I'll specifically keep a channel open for that so you can share your screenshots.
Oh,
Uh,
that's right. Yeah, let's have a channel that says ICG second anniversary giveaway or something, and then we can have just pics as a proof,
mm,
and yeah, we can track that.
mhm.
Let's not have any chat or something if it's possible to restrict because it will be easy for us to scroll through each and every proof.
Yeah, yeah,
So let's keep the channel just for screenshot of the proof, and then yeah, that's the only requirement for the entry.
yeah. So the giveaway won't start immediately, so don't panic. It'll only be on Tuesday, July 11th,
Yeah,
and the winner will be announced on July 16th when we will have our next podcast.
yeah,
So yeah, depending on whether you're a PlayStation or an Xbox user, you get to choose the price. If you win, you get 2000 rupees of PSN wallet. If you're an Xbox user, you can get 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate. So
yeah.
it's it's the least we can do for being supportive of us. It's our way of showing thanks for helping us being an active community so far. The journey has been great. I mean,
Yep.
it was started off as a Twitter channel which Yashwant was just managing, just giving out restock notifications to people. Then
Yep.
decided to just start Discord. And me being, I was completely jobless. So I just hopped in, say hi, how are you doing? Do you need some help? Then there,
Yeah, man. God sent you to our ICG. There are a lot of thousands of people who are happy that you are in ICG.
oh, that's high praise, too much praise. I don't know how many people are actually that much.
Then,
Thousand is
there
a
are.
big number, man. Thousand is a big number. Maybe a handful, maybe a dozen. I don't know. But yeah, I made quite a lot of friends on the server. I'm glad about that. Play with them almost every day, so it's fun.
That's awesome.
but but still, it's always a kind of a cherished memory of mine to just look back at the old chats on the DMs I had with him on Twitter when we started the server.
Yes.
Me just being like
We were both nervous as in a community. We never did anything like we didn't even know each other. So
yeah,
it's just started as a trust and uh, two people who are eager to help the community that is struggling at that time with getting their hands on any console. So it's just two passionate people who are interested in gaming and wanted to help, and that's just how it started. And there were few kerfuffles and a few misdirections, but yes, we are learning and we will do our best to keep this community as trustworthy and as
reliable.
setting the bar,
Ah,
yes,
okay, sorry.
reliable in the India. So yes, thank you for everybody who is here, and I cannot stress enough how hard wholeheartedly we are happy that we are who we are right now. It's because of you all,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's only going to get better and better.
yeah. I hope for that too. I mean, without all of you guys supporting us and being with us, just making friends, just hanging out with us and all, we would haven't gone from a regular restock notification server to a full blown gaming
Yeah.
server. So where people just come in, chill out. I mean, we've transitioned a lot. We went from
Yes.
just restocks to being like having discussions about games. And that too, that is only limited between PlayStation and Xbox. Then we had
Yeah.
that extended toward Nintendo. Few years down the line, I mean, few months down the line, became PC also got included, though it's not a console. I mean, many times people have come up to me and be like, PC is not a console, man. I'm like, I know, we are still including this community within us. So PC
Yeah.
is also included, okay? I know it's not a console, so don't come at me. It's a platform. I'm clear about that. I just want to include everybody, okay? So we've included that, and then people started becoming friends with each other, started playing games. And if that was not enough, people started talking about random stuff like movies and then TV shows, and then we're like, okay,
Anime. Yep.
anime, yeah, of course, anime. And then we thought, okay, this is growing to be something bigger. So we decided to create separate channels for anime, for movies and TV, and music. There's even a channel for
Yep.
music. And now we even have a separate forum for coffee.
Coffee. Oh man, that's a very dedicated batch. Do not ever mention that you do not drink coffee, and you will have instant enemies.
I'll say I can vouch for the people that they're not that aggressive, and they'll if you don't like coffee, they'll be like, okay, fine by
I
me.
was just kidding. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's coffee. I mean, just to listen that there are people who are genuinely want to share their passion or their likes and dislikes in a community that shows how much they trust this community.
mhm,
They want to be as open as possible in the public community and want to share their likes and dislikes and to find their like-minded persons. So um, that's something really amazing to see happen. And yeah, will accommodate every kind of person who wants to be among the community. He or she will have at least one channel to relate to. So not
Mhm.
nobody should be left out.
Yep, inclusivity is part of ICG. Maybe we should
Yep.
change that. Inclusive console gamers. Right?
Exclusive console gamers. Indian console. That's awesome, man. Quick with your bit.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, by the way, Vijay has made a comment. Steam Deck is PC come console. Ah, okay. We'll accept that.
Will I
Uh,
accept that? Absolutely.
yeah, I'll accept that. Just don't go tell that to the people on the server.
Yeah, man. It's console is something I don't know if I don't think we can kind of say to one infrastructure or something. But yes, Steam Deck is amazing.
Hmm.
It can play
Steam games.
Steam games and all those. But yes, I'd agree. Yes. All
P-
right. I think we do have shared everything. Do you have any points?
Nothing much. We pretty much. I think this will be our shortest podcast episode because we covered
Yeah.
all that we needed to cover, and of course, our giveaway. Please make sure to you know just participate. You know,
Yeah, the tweet will go live on July 11th, and since then, the only requirement is to join our YouTube and share the proof of subscription of our YouTube channel on our Discord server. There will be a dedicated channel on our server, so just post the proof, and that's it. You are entered. Uh, but yeah, it's our way to thank the community, and we would also like to grow in our um, YouTube as well. So that's the goal.
yeah. And before we go, I just have to have a comment from Sanjay asking, what would you call a PSP? A console or a handheld console or a handheld? I'd call it a handheld console.
Handheld console, yeah.
Simple as
A
that.
PSP, it was not as powerful as a standalone console, so it's a handheld console. And
Mhm.
yeah, if you call Switch as a console, why not PSP as a console from that generation? Yeah,
I mean, it's called a PlayStation Portable. They wanted you to have a portable PlayStation. So,
yeah,
of course, they couldn't let you take the entire PlayStation with you. So, they had to make it small. And of course, they had to sacrifice a bit of power for it. So, handheld console. And, thinking back on it, I just feel like other than Nintendo Switch, there are no handheld consoles at this moment. It's a pretty good time for PS or maybe even Xbox to launch a handheld console. Would be interesting to see what they have, but I think they're more
absolutely.
focused on just home
Don't call
consoles.
Project Q as handheld console.
Yes, no, that's not a handheld console.
That's not
That's just an overpriced remote play device. So
remote play device.
yeah, so anyways, jokes aside, thank you guys for watching. Please do join our giveaway. Do not be
Absolutely.
disheartened if you do not win the giveaway because you can still be
There
part of
are
our
a
server.
lot of I have seen the community people. There are a lot of giveaways going on Discord.
Mm,
So people coming forward voluntary, they are just giving away their codes or vouchers, or they are just too too good to believe. I suppose they're wholeheartedly just want to see this community flourish and be what potential it has to fully unleash it, I suppose. So yes, there are a number of giveaways that go every week, if I'm not wrong. So yes, just
mm,
join our Discord and you will see absolutely at least 2 or 3 giveaways per month. So yeah,
yep.
amazing community.
Yeah, we had 3 giveaways this past week itself. So
Just this
yeah,
week, that's awesome, man.
yeah. I mean, I want one of those giveaways, but obviously I cannot accept the prize, so I gave it away to someone else.
That's very good of you.
Well, no, I mean, okay, that's one thing way to say it. The other thing is, it'll be unfair, right? If I win a giveaway, it's unfair because obviously
Okay,
I'm taking care of the server. If I win something, it's not right. I mean, because it's for everyone else.
absolutely,
So, yeah, I mean, hosting a giveaway, people, once you receive stuff, you also feel the need to give something away. So,
absolutely,
yeah, if you are more than willing to give away stuff, then obviously you'll have hundreds of people coming. You don't have to worry about what it's going to be because you see, FIFA as a game that launches, it's pretty much the same game year after year, just with a different number and a cover art. But still, like last week, we had a giveaway for FIFA 22 disc, and 192 people participated. Okay,
Oh my God, that's a lot for a FIFA 22.
I
Yeah.
have never seen 192 people chat at the same time, but 192 people.
That's really good. It shows like if you're willing to give, people will always be happy to give away their own way as well to show that they are thankful for bringing together this like-minded group. Yeah,
Mm,
it's their way of showing thanks, and it's our way of showing thanks as well. So yes, stay tuned for the tweet and
yeah,
join the subscribe to our YouTube channel.
yeah. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Help us reach that 1K goal, so that
Yes.
we can still keep providing quality content. Kindly watch our videos as well. Also, let us know what kind of videos you would like to watch besides our
Yeah.
podcasts, of course, and recommend what games you would like us to play as well. Perhaps sometime in the future, whenever Yashwant is kind of free, we'll make him play. You know, we'll
I
see.
absolutely will do a live stream of all the games that I'm going to play in future, along with Bilal and Abdul in there to either encourage me or to comment on my very bad gaming skills. But yes, I will absolutely do that down the line.
No, no, no. I will never comment on your bad gaming skills. I
So
will.
you do agree that I have very bad gaming skills?
No, no, no. I will never comment on those bad gaming skills. I will make fun of bad gaming skills. I won't comment on them. But,
Oh my God.
but I'm not saying
That's a
I'm
very
not.
good way to put it.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that you have bad gaming skills. People will be the judge of that. I'll just be there for the ride. It'll be fun either
I'll
ways.
be there. Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. So, anyways, guys,
Let's have it.
if you join the giveaway, don't think that it's all just for the prize. You'll be joining our Discord server, so you'll be joining a community of other like-minded gamers. You might make some new friends, find some new people to play your favorite game with. So,
Yeah.
we hope that you'll join our community and enjoy our stay at ICG. So, with that in mind, take care, guys. Have a nice weekend. This is Abdul and Yeshwant signing off.
Thank you all. Bye bye.
Take care, folks. Have a nice week again. All the best.